Russ, can you hear me now? Russ, can you hear me now? There we go. There we go. Audio's back in. So apologies, guys. So I do apologise. I was literally just saying, Russ, as I can hear you now. So yeah, as I literally just said, we've been having a lot of faults with this system. I had to do a complete reset over the weekend, and it screwed everything up. I spent about an hour and a half today trying to sort out the audio, trying to get things working, and it's been a pain in the arse. It really, really has. But you're good health, guys. You're gonna give me the big intro again. Well, we got enough time, mate. So anybody that's watching, if you want to, as always, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below to take you directly through to the England section of your website. As you can see from the icon that's up here, there's some very nice retro gear in there. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter. So they're currently supporting over 70 separate food banks as of the time of this recording. And so any purchases you make through the link in the description below, you'll be saving yourself a few quid, and you'll be helping those the less fortunate than you and I. We haven't got time to go through the sheet, the team sheet at the minute, but apologies, guys. Thanks. You see, Russ, thank you. At least you were the first one to tell us what was going on. But good health. So let's have a look to see what people are saying in the chat. One person saying a Denmark win and one person saying an England win. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to hear the music as well. But please, Russ, if you can, and the other person that is watching, if you can please stick around until the end of the first half and let me know that the music comes through. Because it's it's been a real pain in the arse trying to get this sorted out. This computer is literally dying on its legs, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it until. But anyway, so yeah. So Russ, please put your score prediction in the chat, and the other person that's watching, please put your score prediction in there as well to let us know who's watching. So yeah, as I say, just quickly run through the starting 11 for both teams. Schmeichel in goal for Denmark, Vestergaard, Christensen, Anderson making up the back three, with Christiansen with a K this time, Højbjerg and 1, 2, 3. Christensen, Højbjerg, Holmond, and Micheli making up the defensive four, with Eriksson holding, with Højlund and Wind up front. And for England, unchanged since the Slovakia game, Jordan Pickford in goal, with a back two of Trippier and Gueye, with Stones and Walker as the back, the wing backs, with Rice in the middle, with Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Bellingham, and Saka supporting Kane up front. So this would be entertaining. This. It looks like, yeah, it's a 4-2-3-1. So I'm guessing it's Trippier, Gueye, Stones and Walker as the back four. Rice and Alexander-Arnold in the defensive midfield, with Foden, Bellingham and Saka supporting Kane. But I reckon it's going to be, we'll be seeing wing backs at some point, I reckon. On the bench for England is Bowen, Dunk, Eze, Gallagher, Gomez, Gordon, Henderson, Konsa, Mainu, Palmer, Ramsdale, Tony, Watkins and Wharton. So I'm going to end the poll, guys, because the game is literally a few seconds away from kick-off. So if you haven't already done so, please do hit the your predicted win. Because it looks like 2 people have gone for Denmark win and 2 people have gone for an England win. So cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. Cast your votes in the poll and see what you could win, which is absolutely fuck all. It would just be nice to get some people engaged in it. So yeah, as I said last time, I'm using my IPTV service because I can't get a digital stream properly through the aerial. So it's going to be about 30 seconds behind if you're watching it on terrestrial, or 20 seconds behind if you watch it on Virgin or Sky. And it'll be probably, by the time this gets broadcast up onto YouTube, by the time you've heard me saying this, it's probably the people on BBC iPlayer will be seeing the same thing that I am as well. Russ says, I want to win a speedboat or a caravan. Well, in that case, mate, go on blankety blank or bullseye. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid, mate. But thank you to everybody that has voted. It's very, very much appreciated. So this stream was put on relatively last minute because honestly it's taken so long to go and get this stuff sorted out. It's untrue. But yeah, it's just I'm hoping there's going to be another update coming up soon because it's a real pain to try and do things on here with the computers in its current state at the moment. But look like obviously so it looks like it's going to be a slightly delayed kickoff because it looks like both teams are lining up to pay the commiserations to Campbell, I'm guessing. Have to wait and see on that. But while we're waiting for that to finish, just going to quickly promote this on the Facebook page. So bear with me 2 seconds, guys. It's Gerhard Agnia. That's a man who was involved in UEFA. So looks like it's about to kick off any second. So where's the? There you go. Game's kicked off. So as you would predict, game is literally in Denmark in possession. Right down our right hand side, their left hand side. Ball played in. And first shot on target and first save of the game, all within 30 seconds. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Who was the guy that went for it? Number 23. Højbjerg. That's no surprise there. Now looks like Stones on the ball. Stones and Walker playing the ball again around each other as it currently is. Over to Trippier in the left-hand side. Gives the ball away. But Alexander gets the ball, but intercepted straight away. Saka was a little bit late to that, as we now see their number 17, Christensen, running about, and now Kane's on the ball. Little dink over to try and find Saka on the right-hand side, which he does, and it goes out for an England throw-in, which Walker's going to take by the looks of it. Taken very, very quickly. I'll turn the mic up just a smidge. The Rice over to what was a bit melee now, and that's Trippier to Alexander-Arnold. And it looks like ball over to Walker from, I'm guessing that's Stones. Over to Saka on the right-hand side, just touching the byline as Walker's running down the right-hand side, and he puts the ball to Saka into Christians. And it easily gets cleared there. Brain, welcome, mate. Where were you Friday? I'll be there, Jay. Sunday even. I'll be there. 1-1. But glad you joined us, mate. Something's going on with my Facebook. It's not posting it for some random reason. There we go. Hopefully more people will get involved. So the more you guys interact with this live stream, the more people will get involved in it. And just as my software's far arsing about again as usual. Yeah, I'm a few seconds ahead, but that's fine. I'm always a couple of seconds ahead when the footballer actually kicks the ball. I know I had a rare invite from brother-in-law to the house. Yeah, no, it's fine, mate. It's perfectly good. No, and as you know, it was Father's Day and all that, so it's all good. It's England's first game. It's totally understandable. Sasha Maximovic says five balls. 5 balls which way, mate? Are they goals or scoreline? 5-0? Trippier all the way over to Walker on the right-hand side. But Walker lets it go out for a throw-in for some random reason. Just waiting for the game to get... Here we go. So, Christensen with the throw-in to Hoymund. I think he relaxed that and back to him. And now Christensen with the C has passed it over. I did say England win in the poll, but I bottled it. I would take, of course, with this game, I'd take a win, 100%. You know, it'd be nice to. I mean, I know people are saying technically all we need is a draw, but it'd be nice to be undefeated in this competitions, well, especially in the groups, in the qualifiers, and then obviously try and get into the knockout stages. This is Denmark are knocking the ball around a bit, and ball goes right over to Christensen on the left hand side with the Christensen with a K, and now it's jumping around all over again. So please do bear with me, chaps. I'll try and bring you back to service as quickly as I can. There you go. Walk up from Stones down to Saka, deep in their own half. Walker passes it back to Stones in the goalkeeper's box. Now Guays with his second touch of the ball. Trippier on the left hand side. Foden keeps it. Rice. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the centre circle. Bellingham back to Stones. Now Walker gives the ball away. And now Denmark on the counter-attack. But Walker clears up. Saka hesitates and it goes for an England throw-in off Eriksen. So, yeah. And we get Eriksen. Walker intercepts the header. And then Alexander-Arnold plays safe and heads it back to the goalkeeper. And again, it keeps rebooting itself. What the hell's going on? Hey, here we go. Baldy's in. Evening, mate. Hope you're keeping right and all. Good old Tony. Now that clock's a few seconds ahead of me now, which is a bit weird. But anyway, Walker down the right-hand side. Down to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Short pass to Kane. To Rice even. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Long ball to try and find Saka, but Schmeichel gathers. Tony says, yeah, all good, mate. Just busy time of the year at the airport. Yeah, I can understand that, mate. It's going to get even busier in a week or so's time when the kids start going on holiday, innit? Hope all's well with you. Yep, started a new job this week, mate. Working from home for a couple of days during the week as well. Closer to home, so I'm not knackered. We'll see how we get on with that, but yeah. So two very busy times for us both there, mate, by the looks of it. And here we go again. I said, yeah, if it wasn't for those pesky kids. It's just freezing all the time. I don't get it. It shouldn't be like that at all. Really shouldn't be like this. A bit of a foul there. Good luck with the new job. Thank you, buddy. And likewise from Russ as well. Thank you. It's one of the reasons why this broadcast has been able to happen, because I've been working. Started at 8 this morning and finished at 4:30. So yeah, that's why we've been able to do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do it if I wasn't. But yeah, of course, on Tuesday we'll be doing the watch along. Hopefully for that as well. So keep your eyes peeled. As I say, guys, please do like this and please do share as well to get more people involved. I know loads of channels are doing it all over the place, but this is the home of the watch along. As you guys know, with the exception of the World Cup just gone 2 years ago, I've done every single Euro game and other World Cup since we basically started back in 2017. I missed those days, actually, to be honest with you, before I started doing all this. My job let me go home at 4 o'clock. Good for you, Ross. Anyway. Yeah, game delayed a little bit while Walker is sorting his boots out. Maybe the cardboard slipped. So he's got to get a new pair. So yeah, not exactly the most of high-octane games, this, is it, guys? This is we're waiting for Walker to come on, and therefore, well, there's no reason why Pickford can't take the goal kick, which he has now done. The pitch gave way. He's not that heavy. Denmark still in possession. Anderson. So apologies, guys. I can't give you the whole update of who it is because I don't really know who this team is. Effectively, Højbjerg, obviously, apart from Højbjerg and Eriksen. Højbjerg's haircut's changed since I last saw him. Hulmund. But now, Bellingham was mucking around a little bit, but Gui over to Stones. Keep them doing all right so far. Just in 10 minutes. It's not too bad. It's very defensive football. Players are still a little bit not on kilter with each other. But yeah, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse than this. I'm going to say that Denmark had their first shot on 25 seconds. An easy save for Pickford, to be fair, but at the same point, you know, it's the way it goes. You know, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse. It's instinct. Looks like Saka was fouled there, but nothing doing from the ref. Brain says he's expecting a screamer from Kane. So Brain, as you can see from the clock, I won't be at the same time as you, and I'm sure others, I say others, there's only 3 other people other than you in the chat at a minute. They're actually watching this. But yeah, that is a foul on Bellingham, big time. I don't know why the goalkeeper's not really... Well, that's not really been given properly, but anyway. So yeah, passing around at the back for Denmark. Miles, long ball trying to find. Oh, that was a good interception from Gueye there. He's offside anyway. Number 9, Højlund. Again, old school tactics. Long ball. He's only just offside, mind. Stones running down the half. And now Walker down the right-hand side. What's he going to do? Carl, what are you doing? And passes it back to Alexander-Arnold with a long ball over to find Foden. Over to find Trippier on the left-hand side. Foden's playing a little bit more central this time, which makes a bit more sense. Bellingham with great touch in the Denmark box. Can he keep the ball? Yes, he does. Gets around 2 players over to Trippier. Back to and now over to Foden. Plays it safe back to Gueye by the looks of it. God, it keeps mucking around. What are they watching this on? Bloody Caravan Telly or something? What are they Jamie, what is this company streaming it from? It's like Caravan stream. Declan Rice over to Walker on the right hand side. Through to Foden. Foden goes wide. Just a little bit wide. It's a great little movement. Great movement. It's close then. Came very close. Schmeichel with a long ball once again. Intercepted by Trippier. I have no idea why he's done that because he's gone out for a throw in anyway. Wouldn't have made that much of a difference if you hadn't got involved in it. So Denmark with a throw-in. 10 men behind the ball as usual. Oh, for God's sake. Just keeps freezing all the time. It's mad. Anyway. Saka on the right-hand side. Trying to control. He gets fouled. That's a foul, man. He's bushed off the ball. How on earth? Genuinely, how on earth has he got away with that? Christensen, by the looks of it. How's he got Vestergaard? To Højbjerg. Another Berg. Christensen. Vestergaard. And again. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best here, but this is really fucking useless. Nothing's working. Everything's really bloody behind. Let me just reboot this. I've already done it once already. I mean, because obviously we can have trouble with the stream because it's an England game. But still, wish my aerial was working properly. There we go. That's more like it. I mean, I'm 10 seconds ahead for some random reason. But it will catch up with it. Well, 20 seconds, 15 seconds ahead now. But it will catch up with itself at some point. There we go. Let's use that. Yeah, it's around about the same time now. That's good. Let's use a different channel. BBC Wales. BBC Wales. Stones. Bellingham trying to put the ball in, but nothing doing. And Denmark on the attack once again. Well, not really on attack, just playing it around. Do you know what? I know I said this on Sunday, but I genuinely do mean this now. I do genuinely think this is like Simpsons, that episode of Simpsons where they have the Copa del Brazil or whatever it is, Ronaldo and Marcelo and all that sort of stuff. But this is the worst game to commentate on because it's so pedestrian football. Just to say that Rice is on the ball to carry Kane, easily blocked. You could see he was shooting. There's nothing really going on with this game. It really isn't. So Foden. Back to Guay, just behind the half centre circle. Now Rice. Nobody wants the ball. Stones to Guay. Nobody wants responsibility by the looks of it. Just going further and further back. Guys, what do you think on this? I know I normally wait for this about halfway through the first half, but guys, what are you thinking on how we're playing so far? Do you genuinely see it the same way as me that how bloody pedestrian this is? This is ridiculous. Come on, see that ball back to Gray again. He's going to play it over to Walker, just behind the halfway line. Crosses over. Saka. Bellingham to nobody, but Walker's trying to get there in time, and he just about gets there in time. Should be passing it to Saka. He does. Gets intercepted. Harry Kane 1-0. It's always the way, innit? Where's that bloody animation gone? Where's that animation gone? There it is, right at the bottom. 1-0, Harry Kane gets in there myself. Ross says, oh. Brain says pensive, and Brain says Harry Kane as well. Now that there's a game, now that a goal has been scored, I'm hoping now we've got a bit of a game on our hands. I really do. Sheena, welcome. Hope you're right. Russ's bloody advert. Yeah, apologies, mate. It's YouTube. They're pumping out so much adverts at the moment. You can't turn it off. You genuinely can't turn it off. Nothing to do with me, unfortunately. I mean, it's a great ball. Great ball from Saka. And an easy tapping for Kane as far as as far as he's concerned. All good. Yep, thank you. Well, good. Southgate annoyed it wasn't Bellingham who scored. Right, so mate, as I say, just before Sheena timed in, hopefully we'll have a bit more. We'll have a bit of a game on our hands now. Now that that goal's been scored. Oh, well, Harry Kane's now overtaken Brian Robson's England scoring record. That's impressive. Normally, Harry Kane's goals in the qualifiers are penalties, aren't they? Eh? Stone with a header from the long ball. Walker clears it, but it's Denmark playing header football again. Looks like we're sitting back. We're probably sitting back now, trying to defend this. Everyone getting in the box by the looks of it. Just a little bit of sloppy football from both sides, and Saka hoofs it long just to try and clear it wide. And long try and get some people out, and Kasper Schmeichel easily controls it with his right foot. See if I can actually make any changes to the monetization. Yeah, no, I can't. They're whacking adverts left, right, and centre. Is nothing I can do. I'm afraid, guys. Really can't. Let's download that and. I think it's gone glitchy again. Yeah, it has. There you go. Couldn't comment if that was a foul or not, or a penalty for Denmark, because the stream's screwed up. I'm sure we'll see the replay, but it looks like it was an offside anyway. Have a look. Have a look. Yeah, that's a 50-50 at best. Rice gets the ball. No, he doesn't actually, just slides in. It's just a second late. Both going for the ball. It's a 50-50. It really is. That pitch is chewing up badly, seeing that tackle Rice did. Yeah, it's poor, isn't it? Really is poor. It's a stadium we've been to before, if I remember correctly, from a West Ham perspective in the Conference League, if I remember correctly. What's the name of the stadium again? The Frankfurt Arena. Yeah, I'm sure we went there a season or so ago with the Mighty Hammers. I'm sure we did. So, guys, as I say, when it comes to half time, please stay around for the next 20 minutes or so, because I need you to tell me if you can hear the music. So if you can't, I need to try and adjust it as quickly as possible. But I'll do everything I can to make sure that I can sort that out. As I say, because I've had to reset the entire system, and last week, and yeah, it's caused me nothing but problems. Nothing but problems. Bloody computer. I'm surprised I haven't taken an axe to it, to be honest with you. That's gone out, and it's sure that's an England throw in. There you go. Cheeky little fucker. Christiansen. Just see the replay of the goal. Walker finding Saka and Saka finding Kane and Kane finding the back of the net. That's an easy one from Kane's perspective in terms of his abilities, but it's still a good goal. Still a good goal. And contrary to what you said, Brain, Southgate celebrated. So Højlund over to Vestergaard, and then to Anderson, and now to Mæhle. Now Eriksen. So back to Mæhle, yes he does. And then Anderson. Eriksen again. Sorry, Højbjerg again. And a long ball in. And an easy gather for Pickford. But yeah, do you know what, Tony? Do you know what this reminds me of? This pitch? It reminds me of the games we used to see in the early 90s, just before the Premier League started. It's that sort of, or it's the end of the season sort of pitch. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, guys? It really does look like that sort of pitch. Said, yeah, we played Eintracht Frankfurt on May 22nd. Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah, I know I'd seen it. Totally agree, JP, says Tony. So yeah, Denmark again in possession. So we're defending the lead again, which is a disastrous way of doing it because they could easily hit us. I did say on Sunday, I did say that these guys are going to be the real test of how we're going to get out of these qualifiers. And so far, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really all that enthused. We're giving them way too much space, especially now it's been scored. I mean, Trippier tried to make something happen there, but nobody else followed up. Denmark are just passing it around left, right, and centre. They really are. We should be taking a bit more of an attacking threat on this. Great block from Eriksen's attempt. And yeah, ball's been played now with Saka on the ball. No option, so he passes it to Walker. Alexander-Arnold through to Saka, but Saka's just an inch late. Now that is a foul. That's not a dive like what happened a few minutes ago. And there's a booking as well, for that matter. Where's the yellow card? Yeah. Yellow card to Vest. Who is it? Ooh, that's a spicy one. Vestergaard's been booked. So a third of the team standing over deciding who's going to take the free kick. Looking at it on Safo. Højbjerg. Yeah, that's delayed. That's a massive dive from Højbjerg there. It really is bad. I'm surprised he didn't get booked for simulation off of that, to be fair. Free kick taken. Nothing really doing all that much. Gahey puts it out. Yeah, he's not a finisher in any shape or form, and that's not an easy strike for anybody, but at least he gave it a go at the meantime. Really impressed with how he played on Sunday. Great ball from Alexander-Arnold, but yeah, just a little bit too much of a light touch from Gahey by the looks of it. So Denmark's still in possession. Alexander-Arnold's doing all right in that position, but he's learning by the looks of it. Tony says, same old Højbjerg, always cheating. Hashtag Spursy. Yep. Brain, do you agree? Are you still here? Denmark in possession now. Højbjerg coming to the box. Oh, that was dangerous. Confusion. Ooh. Denmark fans have got a good argument about a back pass to Pickford there. And Højbjerg, Ericsson gets in the way. Just look at the replay of it now. And yeah, yeah, it would be. I can see why the fans were asking for a penalty off that, because it does bounce off Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it's just absolutely no way of doing anything other than that. It didn't look like that live, so I can understand it. I totally understand that. Just as now our players are tootling about. 7 people watching. Thank you guys for clocking in. Please do like it if you are enjoying this, and please, by all means, please do put your score predictions in the live chat if you haven't already done so. So now we're just almost into the half-hour mark, and we've got a few more people watching now. Guys, let me know how you thought this first half an hour has gone. It's not been brilliant from either side, really, to be honest with you. Very, very low key, and even since Harry Kane scored, it's still not exactly a full tempo game, but it's getting there. It is getting there. I mean, what was it? Kane scored 11 minutes ago. It feels a lot longer than that already. It really does. Tournament. And now Højbjerg over to what was his name again? Myler. And now Mailer. Pickford pulls it away. Yes, he does. Walker just about keeps it in. Saka should be going a bit quicker than that. He's slowed down, but he's still been able to outpace him. He's running down the right-hand side. And that's Christensen's claiming a foul. It's great defending. But yeah, Højbjerg is a handful, says Brain. Yeah, anybody want to give their thoughts on how the game's gone so far? I mean, obviously, some of you have already mentioned. For those that haven't, it'd be great to hear what your thoughts are on it. I mean, Sheena, for example, if you're still here, let us know what you're thinking. Vestergaard in the centre circle. Christensen with the C. Just can't make his mind up, so he puts it back to Vestergaard again. Oh, he's mucking about again. I don't want to see him dilly-dallying twice. There you go. Denmark's still in possession. Guay, good block. Really good block. And it's... That's the corner, isn't it, surely? Yeah. Really good block from Guay there. Really, really good. And even was it their number 19? Where is it? Is it 19? Yeah, 19. Wind. He says to Guay, there we go. Boom. Tony says, since the last game started well, get a goal and sit back. Yeah, no, I agree, mate. 100%. England struggling to get out of their half. Yeah. So corner taken. Has to be retaken because there's a bit of pushing and shoving going on by the looks of it. Talking to Walker and Christensen with a C. That looked, just look at each other. I can see you by the looks of the goalkeeper. It's like, sorry, the official's like, you're warned by the looks of it. Walker's like, what are you doing, you plick? Right, so the corner's going to be about to be retaken. Ball in. And there's a foul again. Christensen again. No, it's not Christensen this time around, is it? It's Vestergaard. Now, Vestergaard's already on a booking. He's very, very lucky to get away with that. He could have easily been booked for that pissing about, and that's 2 yellows. So the referee, in my opinion, I'm sure a lot of people out there are screaming at the telly saying he should be sent off. I think the referee's done well to balance it. So look, you on a booking, be careful. I do generally think the hang on, what the hell? I do think the referee's done well with that. I really think he has. All right, let's have a look. All right, so my clock is now 3 seconds behind in terms of being 3 seconds ahead as it was earlier. Yeah, 3 seconds behind. It's fine. Doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, not you guys are bothered anyway. And here we go. Denmark 1-0. Ay, caramba. To be fair, that is a absolutely cracking goal. To be fair, that is a good goal from Holland. That is good. What a goal, says Sheena. It's been coming, says Tony. 100% agreed, mate. Brain says, there you go. Yeah. So let's have a look at the replay, because again, great strikes, says Tony. Absolutely agree. Let's have a look at the replay, because again, it's just when the stream was pissing about. So it's from our throw-in. Nobody took responsibility for. Everybody. Alan Shearer is completely right. What a ball that is. Jesus Christ, that's a strike. So daisy cutter as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players it goes through. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes plus probably about, I don't know, well, probably about a minute or so stoppage time now. But Christ. Should not have happened at all. Should not have been given that in any shape or form. It's through 5 players. They've got no excuse. And a free kick to Denmark. See what Rice is shaking his head about. Yeah, Rice, I'm afraid, mate, you've got no argument there, because your arm goes up and doesn't touch him, but I can see why he's been done it. Players turning their back against the ball. I bloody hate, mate. Tony, seriously, mate, the amount of years you've watched this channel and one of the watch-alongs, mate, how many times have we had those conversations? Brain says Foden was static and ball watching. Tony agrees with you. Yeah, seriously, for those that have been watching the channel for a good few years now. I mean, Sheena's been here right from the first watch along of that end of the 17-18. Sorry, the 18-19 season where we played Leicester away. Sheena was one of the very first people to watch the watch-alongs. You know, it's ridiculous. It really should not have happened. The amount of times that I've criticised, everybody's criticised players for doing that. This happened so many times in the Euro. Rice's challenge, says Tony. Exactly, JP. I mean, Rice's challenge is, I'll say, it doesn't look like he connects with his elbow, but his arm's up, so that's why the referee gave it, and as a result, that's why we got the goal. The goal result was it. Denmarkers. I thought the referee had given possession to play on because you were still in possession. Oh no, maybe not. That's why. Okay. But honestly, man, it's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's dumb to do that. Do you know what the funny thing is, guys? As while I was setting this stream up earlier, I'd noticed that the animations that I'd done, I'd save them for Sunday's game. I'd save them as Serbia West Ham. And that was right. We're watching West Ham again. It's the second game in a row. We're watching West Ham. We've got 10 minutes. We've got pretty much just under 10 minutes to go. What do you reckon extra time? I'm reckoning 2 minutes so far, but it's definitely 2 minutes now. What do you reckon? Vestergaard. Christensen. Nobody challenging for the ball. Oh, it's like, honestly, it is like watching West Ham. It really is. It comes in, a good deflection. It goes out for a corner. Pickford, and quite rightly so, is going absolutely fucking bonkers at that back four. I don't blame him in any shape or form. He's having a go at Walker. He's having a go at Stones. So that push up, literally, like, just push up. We're generally going to be like 1-0. We're going to be like 2-1 down at the way this is going. Ball in from the corner. Anderson hits the top of the net, but fortunately, it's the wrong side of the net. Right, so now my computer is now back to being ahead. Ball given away again. With Denmark in trouble, so playing it safe. So yeah, 7 attempts and 3 on goal from Denmark, and we've had 3 attempts and 1 on goal. Sounds about that. Guys, can you get much more of a West Ham stat than that? Seriously. There's complacency in that side. There really, really is. This is poor from England, says Brain. Where is the England press, says Brain. Agreed, 100%. Should not be a draw. Really should not be a draw. I mean, it looks like if anything, Foden's kind of like given up at one point. I mean, you can see from that angle, you can see that Alexander-Arnold actually tries to stop do everything that he can. So I'll let him off from that, but it's still 4 other players it goes through that are just completely ball watching. None of them trying to defend it whatsoever. And Denmark still in possession now. Alexander-Arnold gets it. Rice passes it back to Pickford because he had no choice. Alexander-Arnold again. Foden straight as Michael. So yeah, there's just. I know there's a lot of expectation in because this is Foden woke up, says Brain. I know there's a lot of expectation on this game. For obvious reasons. I said, as I said at the start of it, we should really be getting 3 points out of this. But everyone's saying, a draw will be all right for us to get out of the into the knockout stages. That's not good enough as far as I'm concerned. It really isn't. We need to be a bit more attacking on this. Everyone's going to blame Southgate, but I'm sorry, but Southgate's not culpable for this at the minute. It really isn't. Oh, for God's sake, this bloody stream. Foden. Bellingham. Guay. Over to Trippier on the left-hand side, touching the touchline. Bellingham. That's out, innit? Surely. No, Trippier with the ball in. Kane boots it away. Nobody's awake to it, but Rice, Alexander-Arnold. This is more like it. Trippier again. Bellingham. Back to Trippier. Now Foden coming into the box. And goes wide. Saka could have actually attacked that, to be honest with you guys. Do you agree? Saka really could have attacked that. This won't end a draw. It will for the first half. We've got 3 minutes left, guys, so plus added time. So come on, get your predictions in for added time. What do you reckon the time it's going to be? Sheena reckons 3 minutes. Now we haven't got our usual hanger on who always predicts the same as I, because I normally get the league extra time right. Early doors. Archangel, thank you very, very much, mate, for $10. Wow, that's breaking the back. Seriously, that's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind. Thank you very, very much. Hope you've been well. This is so reminiscent of our club from the past few seasons. Does England have a questionable training regime, or are they sitting back on purpose? Angel, thank you very much. Much appreciated, fella. That's very, very generous of you, first and foremost. £7.86 when you convert it from dollars to pound sterling. And Archie, you're the second person in a row to donate over that. Thank you very, very much. A lot of this will be going. All this money will be going on to try and improve this computer somehow. But yeah, so yeah, but yeah, like you're, it's sitting back on purpose, I think, mate. Tony says 2, Brain says 2 minutes as well, and Arch says you're welcome, brother. It's honestly very, very appreciated, very, very kind of you. And Tony, quite rightly, big up, March. Yeah. So, Arch, just to double check, mate, where are you? It's going to be lunchtime at your time, I think, if I remember correctly, aren't you? You cracking on the beer, son? That's very, very, very kind. Cheers, early doors. It's early doors for you as well, I think, isn't it? Rice with the defensive clearance. Just. Excuse me. Yeah, lunchtime. Yeah, so you on the beers, mate? That sounded really Aussie. You on the beers there, fella? So what are we going to see for added time? Everybody's saying basically this. Machine has been very enthusiastic about it, but yeah, guys, did you hear the music pumping for that? By the way, little gays are dancing. Yeah, well, let me just see if it did come through. Yep, yeah, I did hear it. Good, good. At least that's one thing I didn't have to touch. Maybe on the fears. Maybe be on the must be on the fears to give you $10. But on the beers, mate, I think you mean there, innit, Russ? You on the beers now, mate? Or is that you going to blame autocorrect? So it's 1 minute of added time. So let's get that fixed before I put it up. 1 minute. So yeah, well, none of us got it right, unfortunately. So it's gonna be there in any second now, isn't it? And there we go. There's half time. So yeah, not the best of performances from an England perspective, but it could have been worse. We could have conceded more. So yeah, let's have a listen to the new tunes. I'll see you in a few minutes.
what feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather wanna flight than fight. But every now and then you gotta pause. Ask yourself, is this right? Stand your ground. You say, I wanna be the hero, 'cause I don't wanna give. Story goes, I just gotta hold on to my path. What feels right in my heart and my soul. I wanna be the hero, 'cause I don't wanna give up. But when I'm down at zero, will it ever stop? I'm only human. Yeah. How am I supposed to cope? Oh, one bad decision. I'm running out of rope. Oh, yeah, I'm only human. Oh, how am I supposed to cope? One bad decision. I'm running out of rope. I'm running out of rope. How am I supposed to cope? It was only one bad decision. Yeah, I'm running out of rope. Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and where do people
tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take off now, don't think twice. But hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Getting late. Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, where we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? I said, hey.
Guys, looks like the second half is about to kick off any second now. So, yeah, looks like we're So yeah, do you know what, guys? I think, to be honest with you, I think once again that playlist in the time that it is, I think I picked it just right for a time where the game where they're winning, because it's all about picking yourself. Oh, hang on, what the fuck's happened here? What the fuck's happened here? There we go. So it's all about what? I fixed that. Bumhole. Got an holio. I need TV for my bumhole. But yeah, no, honestly, I do think that it was literally sort of I do think I picked that music just about right, to be honest with you guys, because I do kind of think it was very much on the sort of wavelength of, it's very much that sort of, I want to, oh god, no, that's buggered up as well now. Christ almighty, no 45. Sort of all that music I picked in there was, I think I did get it right, like, because it's very much sort of pick yourself up motivational sort of music. Do you know what I mean? It's just very much about don't let me down. I mean, obviously I wanted to, it would have been nice to have the Beatles version of Don't Let Me Down, but all that sort of really sort of like heavy rock picking you up and the cowboy tune, as Russ was saying, just that sort of, that's that sort of motivational, just like, we can, think things are happening. But yeah, Pickford gathers on that weird clearance. Weird attempt, I should say. It's like Christian Eriksen cheating there by the looks of it. Gueye gets done. It's like, sorry, Gueye, sorry, it wasn't. It was Alexander Arnold. It's a barge, but I wouldn't say it's a free kick at all. Really wouldn't say that was a free kick at all. Now it's fully 10 seconds ahead of. Yeah. It's 4 and a bit seconds ahead, so that's right. Trent, get him off. To be honest with you, Brain, I can see why. But you've got to remember that England are trying different things every single time, and as a result of it, it's never gonna be pretty with him. But I can say I get the reasons why you're saying about, because he wasn't all that much cup on Sunday either, for that matter. I get it. I understand the reasons behind your thinking, mate. I just do think it's a little harsh. But again, as I say, I understand why. Jesus Christ, I'm now 13 seconds ahead. How the hell did that happen? It'll probably pick itself up at some point. I'm not going to adjust the clock anymore. I'm getting sick and tired of this. It's going to be resetting it all the time until it actually picks its brains. Yeah, I don't agree in terms of the fact that they shouldn't be this slow. They shouldn't be this laboured, almost a forced performance. Don't get me wrong. This wasn't going to be huge in any shape or form. This game, it really wasn't. Oh, I'm giving up. Yeah, 12 seconds ahead now. Still, it's fucking mental. But yeah, no, it shouldn't be. But guys, after this, go over to Garage Football, because I'm going to be joining Bill and what looks like Lawrence for the Spain-Italy game. So go check that out pretty much straight after this, I'm guessing. So go and have a look. Go and have a look. Yeah, it's piddling about again. Here we go. Yeah, just a couple of seconds ahead, so that's all good now. That's fine. Right, so back to the lethargic conversation. What was that pass from Rice? I know, mate. It's just they all seem to be off it at the minute. But now we're on the attack and Foden on the left-hand side. Trippier's telling him to pass it over, but he doesn't instead, so he gives it to Trippier to do. This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying in the first half. Just no responsibility at all. Walker over to Saka on the right-hand side. Saka, is he going to go shimmy to his right? No, yes, he does. Foden. Come on, guys, wake up. Guay. Trippier with the ball in to try and find Bellingham by the looks of it. Oh, that's frozen again. Dex goes and straight at the goalkeeper. Not the hardest of saves that is for Kasper Schmeichel in any shape or form. Yeah, he could have a little bit of a deflection, but it was easily tracking to him. Foden could have. Well, I think Foden would have been offside. Yeah, actually, a couple of deflections. Looking at that angle. Wow. Okay. It's just Denmark were just on the ball and just just allowing it to roll through. It's just. You see, what worries me is if if this ends the way that it is. I know Brain said this isn't going to end in a draw. I know you said that about halfway through the first half, right? But if Denmark beat Slovenia and we don't beat who's the other team? Hang on, who's the other team? Sure, you guys would let us know. Where are we? Let's have a look. So that's Georgia's fixture. Georgia again. So if we don't beat Slovenia and Denmark beat Serbia in the next games, we could potentially be playing Germany. We really could be potentially playing Germany. I'm worried. I don't know about you guys, but I'm worried. But we've still got a long way to go yet. We've still got 30, 40 minutes left still. So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, 40 minutes is a lot. Fucking 3 minutes is a long time in football. Much as 40 minutes. Do you know what I mean? This stream is absolutely unreliable. They used to be so good, this company. Really used to be so good. So, guys, I mean, with the exception of where is it? Where's your comment? Where is it? Who said it? Someone said who said Saka for Bowen? Where is it? Saka for Bowen for Saka. Saka off, Bowen on. Who said it? I can't find it. There you go. Brain said Saka out, Bowen in. Now, take your Arsenal equation out of it. Conor Gallagher's coming on for Alexander Arnold. So, Brain, you've got your wish there, mate. You got your wish there, fella. I mean, personally, I would have put Cole Palmer in that. Or actually, no, it's for the next game. If we win this, I'd like to see Konsa in the back four. I really would. But yeah, I would have bought on them. I would have bought on Palmer for this. But for whom is another question. Not really for Foden. Foden's done all right with the situations he's been in. He's not done too bad. Me too on Konsa, says Brain. Oh, again, it's just opportunity after opportunity going absolutely begging. There you go. Sorted itself out again. Right, so Trippier with the throw-in. Gray. But then again, you see the problem is if you bring Conser, like for example, he's not gonna take Southgate is not gonna take Guy or Guay, whoever the fuck you pronounce him, not gonna take him off at all. Really isn't. So that means bringing in Conser for Stones, and again that's not gonna happen either. You know, because we need that. We need his like pseudo defensive midfield play that he does for City. So it's really difficult to sort out the back four. It really there's a great shot from Foden, just seeing the replay of it, and again laid up by Saka. And Saka goes for it and puts it over the bar. But again, do you know what I mean? It's just so difficult to try and figure this one out. It really is, and this is what has been scratching everybody's heads over the last 6 months or so. Just as Denmark are making two changes. Wind coming off for Damsgaard, number 14. And Bah coming on for Christiansen with the K. So honestly, this is one of the reasons why people have been scratching their heads in terms of what the hell's going to happen with the back four. It really is difficult to figure out. It genuinely is. Ark says we need Palmer, Bowen, and maybe Gordon. These three have no fear. No, agreed. 100%. Bowen would be class in this fixture. He genuinely would. Palmer, yes, for Foden, 100%. Bowen off and Saka on, 100%, and maybe Gordon out for who's out on the left? Nobody really. Who's out on the left? No one's really out on the left. Can't really say it's Foden, but you know, yeah, it's gonna be tricky. And as I say, this is the head scratcher, and it's great to have this conversation because we've all got really good players out there. There's a lot of good strength on the bench. You know, some should be some shouldn't be impact subs and some are, but that's a question for another time. But at the same point, guys, you know, this is the thing. This is I'd rather be in this situation like we were with West Ham last season and the season beforehand, just as Constance trying to put them off. Jesus Christ, defend England, come on. Rice puts it out for throwing. So this is what I'm saying. It's just literally that tiny little. I'd rather be in this situation now, where we're having these conversations about who should be there, rather than we're saying this is all we've got, as it has been for West Ham and it has been for England over the last few years now, up until recently. You know, this is the thing. I would rather us be in that situation where we're scratching our heads thinking, right, but if you take him off, who's going to come on and make the impact? Because the players are going to be slightly different. So yes. Just we're talking about a ball over to Saka on the just outside the box, doing his usual dummies, lay off and miles wide. At least he's trying though. To be fair, at least he's trying. And I know on Sunday that Saka Bowen substitution made them. You know, we were this close to getting 2-0. This close. If Harry Kane had put that in the back of the net instead of hitting the crossbar, then yes, it's 100%. I'm just looking at Foden's chance now, and again, little fingertips from Schmeichel. But it's just that's what I'm saying. It's these tiny little bits here and there that can make all the difference, but it just doesn't happen. I mean, as I said, you know, when I did the video a little while back talking. Actually, no, I didn't do a video about this. I might do, but with when it comes to Saka and Saka and Bowen, league performance-wise, Bowen's had slightly more involvement in goals than Saka. They both scored exactly the same goals. Saka's got one more assist, if I remember, from one more game than Bowen has. That's just how good he's been for West Ham. And Saka with a great ball in, but nobody reading it, and as a result of it, Denmark go out for clear out the ball and now Stones clears it all the way back to Pickford, who needs to react quickly, and he does. Back over to Stones again on the right-hand side. To Walker. Walker straight at the... Oh, for God's sake. I'm a big fan of Kyle Walker. I really genuinely am. He's been brilliant for City. He was brilliant for Spurs when he played with those guys donkeys years ago now. But, I mean, nobody's had a great game from England's perspective. Nobody has at all. I mean, the defence has been shocking. I mean, that goal should never have happened at the first place. And we just had nothing up front. Again, West Ham conversation here, guys. Eriksen going to take the free kick. Swings it in, and a great block. Great block from, I think that was Guay, was it? No, it's Saka, sorry, apologies, yep. Just had to announce it. Donald Sutherland has died. Seriously? Wow. BBC, let's have a look. That was just... Another yellow card? For Conor Gallagher. Is that Conor Gallagher getting booked? Yeah. What the fuck? Well, nothing confirmed yet. Saka is not good, mate. Too many games this season. He's had a half a week to rest, mate. Bad yellow and Gallagher, that was a bad call. Yeah, it didn't seem all that much to me. That's why I was like, really? I mean, there's no official, nothing official yet that has come through. Tony, did you see this on Facebook by any chance? You're obviously paying so much attention to this game if you were. Right, so Denmark's still in possession. Sutherland. No, Sky and Rooters. Fair enough. I mean, it's a big... That's big. Honestly, that's huge news. I mean, Ian McKellen had a really bad fall. Was admitted into hospital a couple of days ago, and won't be appearing for his theatre run, which is it's a real shame for the next. But yeah, it's confirmed now, mate. I'm just reading it on Sky Sports now. Yeah, Donald Sutherland, Kiefer Sutherland originally broke it, that his dad passed away. I'm heartbroken. I really am heartbroken. My thoughts go out to everybody of the Sutherland family as a result of it. Honestly, it's just, 88 years old, and Eriksen's going for goal there after a long illness. Apparently, 88 years old after passing away after a long illness. Honestly, that's upset me. He's a great, funny guy. Great family. Lovely bloke. Brilliant actor. And obviously his son's gone on, and you could argue from one point of view, from in more recent years, he's kind of he's slightly one-upped his dad. I mean, for example, there's a movie that Donald Sutherland did years ago called The Blair Witch. It's about how it's about how what's the word? It's about how the fable of the Blair Witch happened. It's a great film, really underrated movie. He did that about, it's going to be 20 years ago now, I think. Anyway, Walker on the attack, should be passing it over to Saka. He doesn't. He gives it to, what the hell? Gives it to Bellingham instead, who gets fouled, but it's played on. Guay, great interception from Guay. Right, really good. He honestly, underrated performance. Such a subtle performance. Loved him in the remake of The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Great film. That's where a lot of people know him from. Obviously, also with that matter for The Great Train Robbery. That's what he's very famous for. Honestly, loads of films, loads and loads and loads of films. Liked him in MASH. Yes, he was. He was in the movie in MASH. 100%. Yeah, he was. Everything and anything in the 70s and 80s he was in at one point. Like your son was in the 80s and 90s. You know, it's a real shame. Real shame. Anyway. Let's get back to the game. Honestly, I'm heartbroken with that. I really am heartbroken. That's just... Rest in peace. What is it the Americans say? Oh, yeah, say rest in power. Just, Rice, what are you doing? Giving them a corner. What the fuck? What on earth was that pass? What on earth was that? So Denmark making another substitution. Paulsen coming on for Højlund. Well, I don't know why they're waiting for him to do the circuit. He was so smooth. And Space Cowboys, says Tony and Mash. Yep, 100%. Because wasn't what's his name? The guy that played Ross's dad in Friends. He was in MASH as well. The movie. Oh, what was his name? I can see his face. Anyway, Pickford Gathers. Yeah, really good actors, both of them. Anyway, so Pickford, Walker, Watkins warming up, says Brain, making him out to being in the know. Denmark's in possession. It's got a lot feistier in this second last 10, 15 minutes or so. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit better, but it's all Denmark. It's all Denmark. It should not be. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are a cracking team. Don't get me wrong. They're a cracking team. Yeah, we got away with one there. Yeah, we got away with one. Yeah, it's just... I'm cut up about that, man. I really am cut up about that. Right, so triple substitution. Bowen coming on for Saka by the looks of it. Watkins coming on for Foden, I'm guessing. And Eze coming on for Stones? No, he was coming on for Trippier, wasn't he? So no. Kane for Watkins and Foden for Saka. For Bowen. So Kane, Saka and Foden. And Watkins, Bowen and Eze. That's interesting. That is really interesting. That's very brave from it's very brave from Southgate. It really that's I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I like that idea. Come on, Bowen, Sheena. 100% agree. Kane off. Oh dear, says Brain. That's very, very brave. It's very brave. Ollie Watkins is quality. We know his quality. Arch says, yeah, very brave indeed. Shocking. I wouldn't go that far. But at the same point, you know, trying to mix it up, give Denmark something to think about. But I think the only ones that are thinking about it are us, to be honest with you. I really think that's the case. So where are we? So yeah. Trippier. Gui. Oh, fuck. Just as I sit there thinking it's working perfectly fine, it starts fucking about again. Kyle Walker. Bowen. Getting a throw in. Gallagher. Gallagher again. Walker. Bellingham. Stones. Rice. Eze. Bellingham. Oh! Oh, that was good. Watkins, close. So close there. Yeah, same as me, Arch. Watkins. It annoys the piss out of me, mate, that you being over in the States, being 5 hours behind us, get it to see it before I do. It's a great save by Schmeichel there, though, to be fair. That really is a great save. Giving it the big one in the chat just because you gave us a super chat, honestly. Oh, Eze bottled that. It's fucking hell, but well covered by Gallagher, but still not enough. Still not happening. Yeah, everybody's at 6 and 2 threes at the minute. Yeah, everyone's all over the bleeding shop. That was close. So close. And yeah, thanks, Arch. It's jumped back 15 seconds again. Why? Mofo. Watkins is decent. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the reasons why Villa got to the Champions League places at the end of last season, mate. Bowen's been tackled. And another booking. This ref's a little bit card happy, isn't he? Fucking hell. Pick was a great save just now. Just looking at the replay from the Denmark goal, but that's attempt. But that's very good. That's why they're showing the replay, because apparently, but Bowen's landed on his ankle. It's a good challenge by Højbjerg, to be fair, but I can at the same point I can see why the ref gave it as a yellow. Sorry, it was Mail, wasn't it? Sorry, not Højbjerg. It should be corner, isn't it? Yeah, it's a corner, England corner. Oh, is Bowen going to take the corner? Oh, she's tasty. Hello. Hello. Who's taking the corner? Can we see it? Can we see ya? Yeah, it was Bowen. He's limping. Bless him. Right. For God's sake, this is pissing me off. Just freezing all the time. Let me just reboot this again for the 3rd time. See if that'll fix it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does at the minute. So please do entertain yourselves for the next minute or so. But yeah, honestly, it's just... It shouldn't... Don't get me wrong. Like I said at the start of the stream, this is a game. This is a game where we're gonna. This is gonna be our toughest test. It really is gonna be our toughest test, and it unfortunately it's showing it because it just looked devoid of options. It really looks devoid of options in terms of this. I don't get why. I really don't understand why. I mean, they are a top side before anybody says anything, and quite rightly so. But you know, it's just, oh man alive. Apparently 382,000 people are watching the game. Either on telly or via the iPlayer, by the looks of it. That's mad. Now 418,000 people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 10 seconds ahead. I don't understand why. It just makes absolutely no bleeding sense. Yeah, there we go. Got it rejigged back to about a second or so ahead, so it's not a problem. So goal kick to West. I'm about to say West Ham again then. Seeing the Paulson's block on Saka. Yeah, no, you can't. Alan Shearer makes a good point in the commentary. To be honest, guys, he really, really does. You can't argue the fact about the bloody pitch. You really can't. You shouldn't be making that in any shape or form. So Brain says I prefer Bowen over Saka because he plays proper football. What are you saying in general or just for England? Come on, hello. There we go. It's 5-6 seconds ahead. So Gallagher, Walker, Stones, Gallagher, back to Stones. Come on, you got 12, 13 minutes left. What the fuck are you doing passing it around the back like you're Man City and you're 4-0 up? Seriously, Eze. Good lad. Trying to put it through. Can Bellingham get there in time? No, he can't. That's a real shame. It was a great pass. Great pass. Just everybody's napping. This would be entertaining with Bill, wouldn't it? Look at the Heiberg attempt again and the save. Yeah, I think Pickford can do slightly better than that, man, to be fair. I really think. Right, so yeah. So Denmark have got 2 more subs they can make, and England have only got 1 more we can make. Let's have a look at the channels then, as yeah, it's a bit of a I don't think that's a free kick in any shape or form. I really don't. spending half my bleeding time getting a feed that's up to date, and it's not happening. Don't know what on earth what was up with my aerial. It was just not working at all. And as a result, I have to use this, and it's just going crazy. Oh, good. You can't hear the. I'm guessing my neighbour's pissed off with the game's gone because you can hear I'm very glad you can't hear the lawnmower going at the minute. So he must be really fucked off with the game. He's like, no, I'm going out. And I'm cleaning I'm cutting the grass. I'm not watching this shit. I'm not watching this shit. England fans are asleep. Yeah, I'm about to join them, mate, to be honest with you. Really about to join them. Been absolutely poor, this game. Really has been diabolical. Very Kieran. Very dire. I mean, look at there, for example. Bellingham ran about 4 or 5 yards before he realised he had the ball. And what the hell were you doing there, Watkins? I mean, fortunately it's gone out for an England throw, but he just jumped over the ball. Why can't he just tapped it, passed it to his other foot, and boom? And as a result, they used in their last 2 substitutions. Norgard and where is it? Norgard and Scoff Olsen coming on, I should say. I mean, that goal that Højlund scored, fucking hell. You see, most of the Denmark attacks have been down to Pickford's right. They looks right side of the goal from Pickford's point of view. So I'm guessing they've picked out that that's his weakness. Instead of 1-1 draw. You said it won't end in a draw. I can't go back because the chat's unlike Sunday. There's been enough in the chat, so I can't go back to see. But I'm sure you said this won't end in a draw. What is going on with Declan Rice? They're all off it. They're all off it tonight. I don't get why. I mean, maybe they've had some dodgy bratwurst or something. Who knows? But I mean, Jesus, Christ, Rice, what on earth are you doing? That's poor pass after poor pass. I mean, he's human. We all make mistakes. It's human. But Jesus Christ. And here we go. They're on the. Here we go. Who's defending? Guay. Great job. Great job. Get up, you pillock. That's not a head injury. You wuss. Honestly. Great save. Block, I should say, from Guay. Just absolutely perfect. Makes the mistake. Runs back. Absolutely sees where he's going. Puts himself right in the way just as he's kicking it. And boom. It's a corner. But that could have been a goal. That really could have been a goal with that movement that was going on at the time. So, corner to be taken by Denmark's number 11. And well over the bar as a result of it. Yeah, number 20. Who's that? Poulsen. I mean, yeah, it's just... Yeah. Let's have a look. No, actually, it was their number 6. Christiansen. There. So, here we go again. Honestly, it's so poor. So poor. It should not be. We should not be this bad. We should not be this bad at a qualifier, man. It's ridiculous. We give them too many chances. Absolutely agreed. So many mistakes. I mean, you could have a whole conversation on the mistakes alone. You really could. So, guys, we've got a handful of minutes left. 5, maybe 6 minutes left. What you think? What you thinking on extra time, peeps? I'm reckoning about. Well, we've had a hell of a lot of substitutions. I'm reckoning about 5 or 6 myself. What you guys saying? I'm gonna put in 6. It's just honestly so bad. Guay's been an really underrated performance. Brain Reckon's 3. I mean, for context, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 substitutions from Denmark in this half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 inside. That's 4.5 at least. It's 4.5 at least. It probably won't be that way. Plus, you've got the stoppage time. I reckon about 5 or 6 myself. I'm going to put 5 in there. It's pathetic. It really is. So come on, guys, stop waiting to see what the telly says before I get to see it. Give us your predictions on them extra time. As just every time, all of it. Just Denmark. You see, this is the problem, right? We're all looking at things, as Brain said earlier, England are asleep, right? I think England fans are asleep because England aren't playing that well. But at the same point, Norgard's been booked as well, for that matter. So just for out of curiosity, for the sake of it, I should say, boom, there you go. But yeah, it's just, it's just because Denmark have played well. I don't care what anybody says. Denmark have played well. But they played well because we've been so shit. I mean, we're fortunate not to be on the receiving end of a Scotland that like they did last Friday. Friday just gone to be your Friday. We are really, 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 really lucky with this. Really, really lucky. And I'd say apologies, guys, that I've not been able to give you proper. I spent a third of my time sorting a bloody trying to get a bloody decent stream going for you, so we can talk about it. Because having a constant spent half the bleeding game jumping about trying to find a decent. Because my arrow just went clunk. No idea why. Brain says at 1-1 the fans should be lifting the players. But at the same point, as much as I agree with you, but at the same point, mate, the England players should be giving the fans something to cheer about. Really should be. And they're not. There's genuinely nothing out there that is of any worth to talk about at the minute. How is that even possible? I'll leave it at that. 5 seconds ahead, that's fine. And again, good attempt there. But wayward attempt at goal. And even Southgate's going, just, relax, calm down. I mean, we've got 1 substitution left. Why don't you just bring on Palmer for a couple of minutes? Just get some impetus up front. Just have something there. Does Southgate not see what we do? Again, it's a West Ham conversation, isn't it? It really is. Come on, peeps. You've got a minute to get your extra time in. There's 5 people watching. I'm sure you can. You can give us your thoughts on that. Russ says 8. Gina says 3. Stones. Don't. Gallagher. Tony says 4. He's probably been cheating. It's probably up on his telly now. It says 4 minutes. Throw in taken. 9 seconds. have a look, see what the stoppage time is. Yeah, great camera work there. Put it on live just as he's putting his arm down. Great idea. 3 minutes. Come on, computer, wake up. There we go. 3. Oops. So, Brain, you got it right, as did Sheena. It shouldn't be. It should be more than that. I mean, with the substitutions alone, it should be more than that. But maybe they're being generous. Maybe they're being generous. It's been all Denmark. It really has. England free kick. Urea on the floor, pounding his... You want to get up, you Prillock. That's not a... yeah, it's an England foul. Surely that's an England foul. So if England free kick says, yeah, there we go. So that's what I thought. Pickford with a free kick. Goes absolutely nowhere, as you'd expect. Kieran Trippier passes it back to Pickford for no apparent reason. He's got all those options he could have passed it to. Long ball, try and find Bowen. And again, intercepted. Who is he? Fabianski. Fucking hell. The 9 seconds now, guys. Gray with a great clearance once again. Trippier being fouled. And then another free kick. The balance is wrong somewhere, guys, isn't it? It really, really is badly wrong. And I don't understand where or how, for that matter, that could happen. I mean, it's the pitch, it's the pitch, it's the pitch. Is it bollocks? Is it bollocks? As they do something in literally the last few seconds of the game. Bowen trying his hardest. He goes all the way back to Stones and running through the centre circle. Walker back to Stones. Just. That's it. Full time, guys. I'm not going to lie, that's pretty disappointing. That really is disappointing. But yeah, as I say, guys, go over to, in a few minutes, go over to, let's say a few minutes, is about just over an hour. Go over to Garage Football, guys, and we'll, in a little while we're gonna have a live watch along. Brain says the game's been poor. I think we were lucky, says Tony. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, it's been a really, really poor performance. But yeah, it's Tony says absolute crap. Archangel says the journalists and pundits will be having a field day today after this performance. Our prospects for the rest of the tournament don't look good at all so far, but not giving up yet. Brain says we offered nothing. Yeah, no, agreed. Playing for the point, wasn't it? That's all you can say about it. It was playing for the point. But in the meantime, guys, as I say, go over to Garage Football in about an hour, just under an hour if you can, 45 minutes give or take, and we'll but just under an hour I should say, and we'll have the game there. So Tony says, see you in an hour, mate. Yeah, take care, guys. All the best.